Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's 7 games I'm excited to play in November 2025. Let's go. First off, we got Cairn. This is like a climbing simulator game. You're a hiker that's just climbing up these mountains. You have to like put your hands and your feet in certain spots to get up these sides of these cliffs. It's really interesting. You also have to like manage your water, you're camping, you have to make food. Like, it just seems like a cool game. I played the demo most recently and I was immediately hooked on it. Like, I was like, all right, you know what? I don't normally play these kinds of games, but this might be it for me. Mostly because it kind of reminded me of like Death Stranding. Obviously, they're like, one's a walking sim, one's a climbing sim, but the idea of having to really manage things and pay attention was kind of cool. And I guess the aesthetic kind of made me appreciate it too. Next off, we got Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This one's going to be coming November 6th, obviously to the Nintendo Switch too. I was excited for this one because it's like a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, and Tears of the Kingdom is a game that I didn't actually beat until earlier this year, and I was like, wow, I should have finished this a lot sooner. I appreciate the story here, so now I'm just excited to go back and play a prequel and just learn more about the characters and where they've come from. Next up, we got Unbeatable. This game's coming out November 6th to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. This is another one that's got a demo out, and this one's really interesting. It's like a rhythm, like action game, and you're kind of like hitting the buttons at the right time to fight enemies that come from different directions. I love the art style, I love the aesthetic. The story seems very like edgy. I don't know, it's really interesting so far. Again, this one's coming out November 6th, same day as that, so that one looks pretty cool. Then we got Lumines Arise. This game's coming out November 11th to PC and PS5. I'm obsessed with this game. I have the demo like downloaded on my PlayStation 5, and I probably spend too much time playing it, more than other games. Like, it's just the game that I'm hooked on. Something about the music and having to like, it's got that it's made by the developers who made Tetris Effect. And you can definitely feel that vibe here. Super excited for this game to come out. We also got Possessors coming out the same day, the PlayStation 5 and PC. Now, this game you play as a girl who's like dying or dies and then gets possessed by a demon. It's a side-scroller platformer. It's actually going to be made by Heart Machine, who is the people behind like Hyper Light Drifter and most recently Hyper Light Breaker, which unfortunately they're ending development on. This one looks really cool. I dig the aesthetic. I did play a demo recently and I was loving the gameplay here, so excited for that. Then we got wherewindsmeet coming November 14th to PS5 and PC. This is an open world free to play like wuxia action RPG, and I gotta tell you, I played the demo a while back and it was pretty fucking good for being like a free to play game. Like, there are multiplayer elements that you can interact with. You do have to make it to a certain point in the game to get access to those, but I was digging the combat. Felt a little bit like a Souls-like, but it wasn't overwhelmingly hard. I think they're going to pretty much pull it off here as far as it being some multiplayer features, but still having that single player feel. Finally, we've got Terminator 2D No Fate. This one's coming to pretty much everything November 26th. As somebody who's a huge Terminator fan, but didn't actually play the more the 3D ones that came out a few years back, I'm excited that we're getting like a 2D one. I've more recently watched a trailer for it and I was immediately like, this looks pretty cool. They're doing a good job of it feeling retro but still feeling modern with us, like as far as like the visuals, even though it is like a what we'll call it 16-bit. I always get those all mixed up. So those are 7 games I'm excited to play in November 2025. Let me know what games you guys want to play. I know Call of Duty's coming out, but that's usually not really my jam, so let's talk about it. Peace.